Welcome to SEO Conspiracy.com. This is your alternative search news for week 50 of 2020. We have a lot to cover, so let's go. First in the news, the never-ending Google Core update. Second wave, says Barry Schwartz on Search Engine Roundtable. Yes, it seems that you have spikes in those tools that show the weather, SERP, how much volatility is going on in the search engine result pages. I am guilty of not doing the live stream about this core update. I didn't do it because it's still going on and I'm still gathering information. But look out, I'm doing it like in the next following days. It's a matter of days now. I have enough information. I know what's going on. Just hold on tight because it's not over and it will keep on shaking for many months, if not years. Next in the news on Twitter, our very own Danny Sullivan, so former SEO and now Googler, is answering a question about the URL inspection tool in the Search Console. People want it back because they use it to index pages. And Danny Sullivan says, I believe the tool still provides a lot of functionality, but that you are asking about the request indexing part. That's still not yet ready to be re-enabled. In my opinion, it won't be re-enabled. To force index a page with the Search Console is you're just saying that you don't know how to do SEO. You index pages with links, internal links, backlinks. That's how you do it. I've never used that tool in the Search Console, or barely even use the Search Console. Actually, I don't need it. But yeah, find another way, guys. Build up links. Next in the news, on the official Senate.gov, you have the replay, 4 hours and 52 minutes, grueling Jack Dorsey from Twitter and Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook about censorship suppression in the 2020 US president election. Worth a look. They do what they can. I'm talking about Dorsey and Zuck. It seems like they're guilty as charged. Are they doing enough? No. Is it better than 2016? Yes. Is there a problem? For sure. Can they solve it? No, they can't. Remember, social media is just exposing human behaviors. It's amplifying, accelerating it, but people are making it what it is. It's a little bit too easy to put the guilt on the platform, even if, of course, they could do better and they must do better to help level out the playing field and take away the fake news and the hate and all that stuff. Next on YouTube, Mr. Devin Nash. If you are interested in anything gaming, the industry of gaming, live streaming, esports, he is very knowledgeable. He knows his stuff, and he's doing a very nice marketing analysis of the video game Cyberpunk 2077. all the reasons why this video game will be a hit. It's already a hit, and it will be one of the biggest success ever in the video game industry for several reasons. One, authenticity. The people behind this game don't do it just for the money. They do it because they love what they do. Keanu Reeves is the best choice ever to be in the game and to represent the game because he's a good guy, because he's authentic, and he's good looking. And also, they put influencers in there. They put some Easter eggs, meaning you can show private parts, let's put it this way, and customize them. So a few bugs voluntary in there, and it's a good game. It's near future, so people can project themselves. The timing is perfect with the chaos that's going on around the world. Timing is the key factor that Devin Nash is not mentioning, and I believe that everything he says is true and are good, valid points. But I would add timing as also a key to the guaranteed success of Cyberpunk 2077. Even not if I'm not a gamer anymore. I don't have time to game. I don't have time to play. Next in the news, Twitter.com, Ren Fishkin. Incredible to see how dominant SEO become over the entire field of marketing. No other tactic or topic comes close, and he's comparing on Google Trends, digital PR, search engine optimization, public relations, content marketing, email marketing, and he could put all the other ones, social selling, whatever you want. SEO is the best pipeline to convert, to inform, to build that link, to work on empathy. Why? Because of one single factor, which is called intent. When people search, they have a very different mindset than when you, quote unquote, disturb them elsewhere. Right on SEO, we were always the best, and it looks like it's not stopping anytime close. Next in the news, a study by Perficient. It's Eric Henge, very famous SEO. He already did that, and this is the second edition. Well, in short, YouTube dominates the video shown in the top 10 of Google SERP, search engine result page. Like a lot, okay? Like really dominates. 80-90% of the videos are YouTube videos. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. If the videos on YouTube are better than elsewhere, why not? This is just a fact. We just analyze. I'm not here to judge if it's good or not, but it seems, just my opinion, that YouTube is killing it compared to other video platforms. But for sure, they will most likely also be asked in front of Congress. I don't know why YouTube was not in front of Congress. I mentioned this last week or the week before in that meeting with Zuck and Jack Dorsey. Why was not YouTube there? They are as much guilty as the other one of not filtering enough, not doing enough to filter out hate, fake news, and so on. Next in the news, on Twitter, speaking of YouTube, the official YouTube Creators account says, if you are based in the US, you'll notice that we've updated our terms of service today. To help you understand what this means for you, we've broken the update down part by part in our forum. What's going on here is small creators will have ads show up, but they won't get paid. That's what's happening. I don't know what to say. That's what they're doing. Is it good or not? Well, let's just say that if you dream of making money with ads on YouTube, you are dreaming, okay? You need millions and millions, billions of views to make some money with ads on YouTube. Just disable them. That's what I do. I don't bother with ads on YouTube unless you become a major YouTuber. Next in the news, on the official Reddit blog, Reddit's 2020 year in review with mind-blowing numbers. 52 million daily active users. That's up 44% year to year. 303.4 million posts. That's up 52%. 2 billion comments. That's up 18%. And 49.2 billion upvotes, which is up 53%. And then they go on with a lot of cool stats. I always say that I was born on the internet with Reddit. Reddit has always been part of my life. It's my homepage of the internet. If there was only one website left, I wish it would be Reddit. Reddit love. Next on the news, on twitter.com, Lauren Britcher says, so it turns out that Google Chrome was making everything on my computer slow, even when it wasn't running, because it installed something called Keystone, which is basically malware. I made a website because this should not happen. So chromeisbad.com is the website. Whether it's a tinfoil hat type of conspiracy or if it's true, I noticed that I'm recently having problem on the Mac with Chrome, which was using more resources than if I was playing Call of Duty. Google spying on you is nothing new. I remember back in the days with the Google toolbar, okay? So it was the famous Google toolbar with the PageRank and all that. And I don't know if you have that on PC, you probably do. But on the Mac, you have a tool called Little Snitch, which is a reverse firewall. It studies, it spies on the outbound connections, okay? A firewall looks at what comes in, and Little Snitch looks at what comes out. I remember you open the Mac. The first process to connect to the internet before any official Apple, the very first, nothing is open. It's Google. Toolbar, I think it was a subdomain like toolbar.queries.google.com or something. Okay? Supposedly just to check for updates. And the way updates are done on Chrome are invisible. It's just, no, it's shady the way they do it. Regardless of if that Keystone thing is really what Lauren Britcher says or not, the fact is that the way Chrome deals with updates is not a tolerable way to do it in the age of respect of privacy. So please, Google, change that. Next in the news, Impersonator ++. It's not about search, it's about fake news. And what's going on now is that you've seen fake images, You might have used the app Reface, which puts your face in a clip. Well, now, just with one image, okay? That's all you need to make someone do something else. It's pretty crazy. Check it out. Impersonator.org. Next in the news, on The Verge, Google launches health research app. This is the beginning. I've been saying it for years. They will get into your body with an excuse about health, meaning now it's on a smartphone, but it's limited. They would need to put a chip in your arm, and then that will become very efficient. Once you have a chip in your arm, it's nothing to get that chip up into your brain, and we are going into matrix mode. That's my conspiracy of the day. That's what I predict for the future. And this is a first step towards the moment when it will be socially acceptable to have a chip inside your body. Next in the news, the European Union sets out search ranking guidelines for Google, Microsoft platforms. Okay, the EU just hit Google and a couple of others with some fines, like 60 million, 100 million, 40 million. That's peanuts. That's okay. That's a tip. Now, what they want is the algorithms. That's the secret box. That's the magic box. Now, would it mean that us SEOs will be able to reverse engineer? Well, we already know how Google works. We already reverse engineered Google in some way, shape, or form. And you can totally, for example, Quant on GitHub, you have all the algorithms to build. They shared all the algorithms to build a real search engine with a crawler, with an index. Now, it's not as easy as watching a 10-minute video about how to make money online. It's pretty high level. You need a little bit how to code, and there is no user manual, no decent user manual. But all the algorithms are there. The only thing missing in the case of Quant, or if they share the algorithms, is the cursors. How do they tweak those algorithms? I don't think the EU will be able to make them do anything, but if that goes up to DOJ, Department of Justice, US Congress, yes. So this might be the first hint that at one point, sooner or later, we will have access to the ranking algorithms from Google, Microsoft, and others, and we will still make them safe from any reverse engineering things because, again, we've done it, okay? We know how that works. And they won't give us the cursors. They won't give us the tweaking of those algorithms. And that's the secret sauce. Not the algorithms. The tweaking of the algorithms is the secret sauce. Next in the news, I looked up on Kickstarter.com if there was something about search engines. And look what I found. RASP Tor. Tor search engine using a cluster of Raspberry Pi. If you are into the dark web, you know that there are no search engines to search the dark web. So here it is. It's supposed to... I haven't tested it. I haven't bought it. But if you want, go ahead. A search engine for the dark web. Another project on Kickstarter, Sonic Fetch. it made me laugh because what it does, it gathers and compiles and filters data to use in Excel. What does that mean is, yes, Excel, is the tool for all SEOs. We all had to use Excel at one point or another because there was nothing else. In 2020, almost one, pulling out something to help out with Excel, I think it's pretty funny and ballsy. So right on, man. Laurie, Anthony, Leah Lynn, you are going left field on what everybody else is doing. And why not? I like it. Even if I hate Excel. Shh, don't say it, okay? Next, finally, another Kickstarter.com saying goodbye to the social search engine media giants. So, this is a, how could I say? It's the unitedvoice.org is a, it's not a website, actually, it's not working yet. I don't know what they want to do. They want to make a different place in the web that supposedly would be safe, and they do it on Kickstarter. Well, it's not very clear. And it seems like it's on the local level that around, your surrounding in your area, you could have everything that you're looking for free of the evil spying. Instead of this, I would submit to you altrnative.com, reboot the net. It's a project by my friend Eric Leandri, who founded Quant.com, and he wants to create a safe haven within internet, within the web, a place where there will be no trafficking, where there will be all the services and websites you need. So the Kickstarter project, I don't know, maybe, but alternative.com, that's a real thing, and it's happening for real. That was the news for this week. All the links I mentioned in this podcast are to be found on SEOconspiracy.com. If you look up the post for the Alternative Search News Week 50. Until next time, thanks for watching. Take care.